Hey, what's going on? Thanks for checking out Smoking with Bush. Got a special treat today. I'm gonna do some smoked peppers. We're actually gonna stuff some of these green bell peppers I picked up, and I'm gonna use a few interesting ingredients in there. As always, if you're doing your stuffed peppers, definitely feel free to change out any of the ingredients. But for these, we're gonna keep them pretty simple, and once we get them stuffed up, we're gonna throw them out on the smoker, get some of that good smoke flavor into the peppers themselves. So I'm gonna show you what we got going on in the kitchen, and we'll get going from there. Alright, so I have 3 of the peppers that I've already cut the tops off and taken the seeds out. I'm just going to show one of those, and basically what you do with the top is you're just making a slight insertion, going all the way around. There you go, the whole top comes out. And usually we take out the little white membrane. Alright, so I got the core out of the pepper, and I go ahead and cut up some of that as well and throw it inside the stuffed peppers. I figure why waste any of that. Alright, so for these particular stuffed peppers, I got the rest of the green bell pepper chopped up. I chopped up about 3 of the sweet peppers. I have some tomato I'm gonna cut up. And these were the onions that we did a little bit earlier, along with the mushrooms. And I have some quinoa that I've cooked over here. They use quinoa, rice, or anything you want to use. I've seen people throw beans in peppers as well. But this is what we're gonna keep it with. And then we'll throw some cheese across the top once that's done. But yeah, and just building one of these peppers up, I'm gonna start with a good layer of quinoa at the bottom. And put as much as you want in here. And I'm just gonna layer everything else on top of that. So I'm gonna throw a little bit of sweet pepper on top of that. Some of that green bell pepper. Throw some mushrooms in there. A little bit of the onion on top. And then from here, I'm just gonna throw some cheese that we got sliced up. And it's just some Monterray Jack cheese. So I'm just gonna throw a couple of slices on top here. Probably one more slice just to cover it all the way. And there you have it. Got one taken care of. I'll bring you back once I got the other 3 stuffed and we're getting them out on the smoker. Alright, so I got the smoker up to 300 degrees, and I threw on some cherry wood chunks. And what we're going to do is just place these stuffed peppers right on here. And I got this cute little tray, I believe from Walmart, just to make it easier to take them on and off. I got the peppers on the Weber Smokey Mountain. It's hanging around 300 degrees. I started with about 3/4 full of a chimney starter of hot coals, and I added some cherry wood on there. Won't be smoking too long. At 300 degrees, it won't take that long for the cheese to melt and for the pepper to soften up a little bit. So I'm thinking check back in on it around 25-30 minutes. Only been about 15 minutes. And the temp stayed right at around 275, 300. And just take a good look at that. Look at that nice melting of the Monterey Jack. Look at that brown color we got. I'd say these are done. We're gonna go ahead and get these in the house, let them cool off for a little bit before we give them a taste. Just a quick note, as far as the water pan in my smoker, I didn't put any water in there because I wanted to get the temp as hot as possible. So we'll go ahead, get these off. And once we get in there, let them cool off. Like I said, we'll give them a taste test and see what we think. Yeah, stuffed pepper, it's done. It only took 15 minutes. I didn't think it was gonna be done that quick, but look, if you look at that color, cheese all melted, browned over, just cut into it. I'm gonna cut right down the middle, see what we're looking like. Always good to have a good knife. You can smell that cherry wood smoke on there. I tried to keep them, yeah, they're gonna fall, which is fine. Let's see here. There we go. Let's open that up. Look at that, look at that. Ooh-wee. Alright. Let's give it a taste here. So excited. Pepper's still crunchy. You can taste that smoke flavor just through and throughout the pepper, the mushrooms, the cheese, of course. This is really good. I'm impressed. And if you noticed, I didn't put any meat in here, and so I guess it came out as a vegetarian dish. And I believe I had a viewer that wanted me to do a vegetarian dish, so I hope you appreciate this. And I would like it if you subscribe. That'd be great. But anyway, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna get to eating this. Definitely give stuffed peppers a try next time you do them. Put them out on the smoker just to get another layer of flavor, I like to call it. And have a good one and keep on smoking.